Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Been 7 days, as you can see, I look as rough as guts. I'll probably be doing sort of little in-between shaves off camera, still sticking to the 1 day a week on this setting. However, I'm looking forward to this one. Been a while since I've used a new soap, to be fair. Been a while since I've used a new product in wet shaving. And today, I will be using, well, it says here, Gentleman's Products, Asgard Casino. This is the box that the soap comes in. There's nothing else on the box other than that little bit of information there, which is the version, which is Odin. The batch is number 2, I think, from what I can see reading backwards, 20th of the 1st, 2024. So this soap was made, well, sort of 6 months ago, really. Now, out of the package, this is the top of the tub, Asgard Casino. The scent on this one is Odin. We've got grapefruit, black pepper and vetiver. And this is a pretty damn good take on Terdermis, which I really enjoy. It's a scent I can wear in the winter and the summer. It's got lovely sort of citrus notes for the winter, for the summer. And it's got this real dark, earthy scent going through it for the winter. It works beautifully. And this soap is no exception. Now, I've got the soap sat next to me right now, blooming. I will pick the tub up while it's still with the water in there. Now, the scent's coming out through the water, but not much. Now, blooming, if you have been watching, if you have been part of the wet shaving community for a while, and you have seen Douglas Smythe over at Phoenix Shaving talk about blooming, the real idea of blooming the soap is to get the scent out, and also really just to soften that top layer of soap up a little bit. It just softens it up for the actual loading of the brush. Now, the brush for today I've got in my Port Rexton Brewing Company, and it's a rhodium, a G-Point Ceramics rhodium collaboration, which was Serjan and his sister. And Serjan unfortunately disappeared off the face of the earth, having made some what I can only describe as exceptional knots. So I can't even remember. See, in all honesty, I need to go through all my videos and figure out. This is a little sort of chubby sort of knot. I think it's like a 30mm or a 32mm. But the knot itself is like super soft, very dense. Now, I still lose the odd hair here and there on this. It doesn't really bother me anymore. Nothing like my Sterling, which in the end went balder than I did, and probably like myself at the moment, probably deserved getting chucked in the bin when it did. Right, so let's get this bloom water into my hands and get it on my face. Oh, yeah. The scent is really coming out now. Once I opened that, I poured the water out, the scent just exploded. So let's have a... And yet, I'm not getting much there. And do you know what? I've just bloomed that, and I generally work off of a 0 to 10 scale when it comes to scents and how strong it smells out the tub. I don't know whether I'm suffering for a little bit of after COVID. I did have COVID recently and it knocked me for 6. But, Jesus, I can't smell anything now, so there we go. Maybe it's COVID, I don't know. I could smell it there once the bloom water came out. I've now completely lost it. So let's go in here with a sort of damp brush. I've got no idea how to load this. I'm going to play it safe. I'm just going to dip the tips and go back in again. I'm just going to overload. Probably a mistake, but I'd rather be overloaded, spend more time lathering than having to go back to the tub. That's just my prerogative. That's probably far too much. As you can see, it looks well loaded. Just going to scoop out the excess of the tub. Put it on my face. Can't remember what people used to call that. Proto lather. There we go. They're all coming back to me now, these fancy words that you learn in wet shaving, and all the words that make it seem fancier than it really is. I don't even know if that's the correct word, but that's the word that someone made up along the way. Just rinsing the soap off now, so you can take a look at it. Looks like I've got a couple of nice 40-year-old testicles squished in the middle there, but that is the soap. A little bit can actually smell the vetiver, just pure vetiver there. So hopefully I get a little bit more from it on my face. But I am a bit disappointed, to be fair, in the scent. The scent out of the tub initially was lovely. I could smell it. After blooming, could smell it. Now I'm not really getting it, so I'm hoping it's just my COVID nose playing up a little bit. Right, let's just dip the tips. I should be able to build a reasonably good ladder, given that I don't have a massive beard anymore. You can see there, it's already making quite a nice glossy lather. Now this is a vegan soap, so it's got something like 10 different butters in it, so whether that makes a difference or not, we're about to find out. But if you can create a nice, thick, dense lather, that's a bonus, isn't it? No, it just keeps going. I am getting some big air bubbles, but if I just work this now for a little bit, I should be able to beat them into submission. And that looks pretty good stuff. Still a little bit airy. No. Fantastic ladder. Very, very light ladder. Like, it's not a heavy sort of, like I would probably describe as a tallow based lather, which are very dense. I mean, there are some lathers that aren't tallow based that I use that are fantastic, that are very dense. This one is a whole different beast. Look at that. All that there, and I've still got shit tons.
Exposing her as you did ruining her. I thought I was protecting you. Then you should have told me to my face.
Right, just set the brush to the side. Right, the razor for today is the Carve Overlander, which I absolutely love. Christopher Bradley It's one of my favourite races ever. This is probably better, to be fair. And I've noticed he's even got a new razor out, Chris Kirchin, over at Carve, which looks fantastic as well. His workmanship, his craftsmanship on these razors is outstanding. They really are. So this has got the green crop handle. It is in the black anodised aluminium, and it is just sensational. It really is. So this soap comes from Mr. Murray's grooming products. Now Mr. Murray's based out of, is it Ardrossan? I should know this. Yeah, Ardrossan in Scotland. And I'm very sorry, Mr. Murray, but I'm not picking any bloody scent up. I haven't even spoke about it much because it's just nothing. I'm not getting anything from it. It's really strange. But I think it could be COVID nose. It feels like I'm not really getting much taste either at the moment. Brand spanking new Asgard blade. Used to love these, went off them, back on them, went off them. Sometimes I get a great blade, sometimes I get a shit one. Hopefully this is a good one. God, don't think my wife can turn that up any louder. Let's warm the blade up, and here we go. I haven't used this razor in ages. What the freak is going on? Am I missing something here? Wow, that's not even cutting anything. That's useless. Have I lost my mojo? Let's try a polished silver. Super radiant. That's barely done nothing. I think this Paul Silver's had a hard life. Anyway, probably not the best way to take it off, but there we go. Let's just get a little bit off the blade. Right, brand new Paul Silver, super iridium, extra stainless. There we go. Let's just paint a little bit of lather back on there and try that again. Definitely a very good quality lather because it hasn't dissipated at all really. It looks exactly as it did before as I finished. Right, here we go. Brand new Paul Silver. There we go.
What is going on with that? What is it?
This will be different because I'm interested to see if I can actually remember my technique or my actual passes that I do. But I mean, it's taking it down nicely. Not taking it all down in one hit. But as we know, it's a process. It's not something that's made to take everything off in one go. God, this is a lovely blade. Lovely light touch. Right. Pass number one. Done and dusted. Let's have a bit of a rinse off. Do have that ingrown hair still there. I haven't managed to tackle that yet. Right, here we go. Lovely bit of lather.
It is not your footman's fault. I slipped in. The night you escaped. Nearly escaped. I had no concept of what you were running from. I was 10 years old. All I knew of the world
Lovely.
was
Loads of lather left. Definitely overloaded the brush. But to be fair, I think the soap will lather better than synthetic. As pretty much every soap does it. I can create a better lather than synthetic easily. Than I can with a badger. I just love this knot. Across the grain now.
The simple act of dreaming to run away. You had something in you all along, a kind of courage I never dreamed of having. I have wished so many times. But I still have to live. For you, for myself, you are not the only one who is going to feel what they have been found wanting.
Why did you never tell me any of that before?
Because I was not only from you, Asgard.
Pleasing creature I created. And perhaps possibly hidden this from our father.
You are not so lucky. That's okay. The reward is far more stylish.
At last my life is full of joy.
Right, let's just have a little dabble.
And enjoy it. I think you are
At the residual slickness. Is it any good?
I do need to speak to the footman.
So it's actually got a really, really nice, it doesn't feel oily, it feels, okay, it's just feels super slick. It actually feels really nice. My skin feels very soft actually, just from that. And just to give you an idea of the slickness, we'll just go for a, oh, actually no, there you go. I don't know if you can see that. That doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. That's just a residual slickness test. It's the full shave that matters, but some people love residual slickness. Some people might only lather up once, put a bit of water on and then just finish the shave. I don't. I love to lather up and lather up and lather up and lather up again. It's the only way to do it. Not for me anyway. So the actual slickness with the soap on is exceptional. It's really nice.
Thank you.
Do you know what? I can smell it, but I can't. It's really strange. I really do honestly believe my nose is a bit screwed up today for whatever reason. Like, it's just a shame it's happened today. I'm getting a very, very light scent. And look, it's not the be all and end all. The scent is really nice for a shave. I do like when it fills up the bathroom and it just gives you that lovely scent, especially on your skin, if that lingering scent where you don't have to put a splash or anything on. However, there is a scent there, I know there is. I'm just not getting much of it at the moment. It's quite frustrating for me, it's quite, and I'm sure for Graham. Is it Graham? I think it's Graham, I don't know where that came from. Mr. Murray, it'll probably be a little bit frustrating for him as well, because I'm sure there's loads of scent in this soap and I'm just not getting much right now.
And now she'll want us to attend the next one even more.
be damned if I know what my wife's watching. But my God, it's loud. So I do apologise. Right, what am I doing here? Across the screen this way. I mean, really, the shave, do you know what I used to do? I think it was cross the grain and then against the grain here, but I really can't fault the lather though. Really nice lather. And I think, like I say, with a synthetic, I'll have this stuff banging. So yeah, let's go for an update. What's an update on me? So last time you guys saw me, I was a transit officer. I am now a student support coordinator at a senior high school over here in Western Australia, and I basically deal with behaviour and engagement. I deal with kids that generally tend to maybe make poor choices, and I am pretty much all about restorative actions and trying to get them back on track for the learning. And that is pretty much all I do now, and I absolutely love it. It has changed my life for the better. I never thought at 39, when I got the job, that I would end up doing something like that. It's such a worthy, worthwhile job, where I get to really see the fruits of my labour and the effort and energy that I put into kids. You know, every kid on the planet will make mistakes. Well, to tell you what, look at that. I couldn't tell you the last time I went against the grain on the cheeks. Oh my God. Well, I'm going to have a few weepers here, but I don't think I'll have too many, to be fair. It's been a very, very, very smooth shave. The old Paul Silver has knocked the growth down very comfortably. You can see a little bit of the residual slickness there. The old lick and flick, the lick and the flick. So yeah, I've been in this job now since 2023. I think I pretty much signed on full time, got my permanency in, I want to say about August, September. And it's such a, having spent so many years in the police, so many years as a transit officer, you know, helping people through their struggles, but you see them in the moment, you see them at the worst. And then in a job like this, you see them at the worst, but you get to guide them through to the best. And that's huge, and what a difference it makes to your outlook. Right. Now, I think this boils down to post shave. Right. So while my skin dries off a little bit, I'm just going to rinse my brush off and talk some more shit. So what else has changed? So today is Sunday. I've just been up. My boy had a game at 9:30 in Perth, so I had to leave at 7:30 to get there for 8:30. He won 2-1. I then played and coached my amateur reserves team. We lost 3-1. I then coached the first team. We lost 3-1. And then I've come home. And then my weekly regime at the moment is work on a Monday, finish work, I go straight home, and then go straight to country week trials for the under 17s team that I'm taking this year. So I'm coaching under 17s Pure Junior Soccer Association country week team. Country week is basically a full week during the school holidays where all the regional areas of Western Australia come together and have a 5-day tournament from Monday to Friday. Last year I took the 15s. We played 8 group games and won all 8 group games, and then lost 4-2 in the final. So it was proper devastating, but such an amazing experience. And Tuesday I do work again, so I work Monday to Friday 8 till 4. And I also coach 2 girls teams at the school as well, 2 girls football teams, soccer, whatever you want to call it. But on a Tuesday I finish work, I get home, take my youngest boy to his training, which starts at 5:30, go straight to my training and set up, get everything set up, start doing our coaching for the first and reserves team. My boy plays with them as well, my eldest boy plays with us. And then from there, I go and pick my youngest up again, get home. And then Wednesday's the same as Monday. There we go. So I don't get too many these days, but one every now and then. And then Wednesdays is the same as Monday. Work. Then I've got trials again for the 13s and the 11s to help out with them. Thursday's training again and more trials on Thursday. Friday is generally a night off, but I go and watch the Pure Junior Soccer Association kids after work as well in the older groups. Saturday's a day off, sort of, but I do most of the house stuff around about for the Saturdays. And then Sunday's game day, so it's a very long, tiring week. Anyway, how's the post shave feel? So I've got a few little weepers, not a lot. I have to say, overall, it's got a nice feel to it. I don't know if you can hear it. I do have a bit of moisture in there. My skin doesn't feel tight at all. Feels pretty good actually, feels really nice. I cannot really I can actually see how white my skin is because I've had a beard for so long. I can see how sort of from there around and there it's so much paler than it is there and sort of around this part of my neck here. That's the part and parcel of having a beard. Pretty good. Now I'm going to throw a bit of splash on. Why not? Let's go for, what's this one? Let's go for a bit of Frosted Heliopteris, which is fougere from Moyle Grooming. I'm not sure whether Moyle Grooming is still going. I would like to think they would be. 3 splashes. Oh, it's a really nice scent, that Heliopteris, it really is. Doesn't really go too well with the soap. Do you know what? I can smell this. So strong. I can't smell anything off this soap. I know I've got the scent of this going up, but that's like booming strong. So my nose is working. I am not getting any scent out of this soap. Since I bloomed it, it's gone. Anyway, I'm not going to give up on that. I will come back to that in terms of actually testing the scent strength out and giving it another good crack. But overall, fantastic shave. A little bit of an update on me and what's been going on. And other than that, I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. It's good to get the old razors back out and start using them again. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.